All right, Scorpions, welcome. This is the month of April, May, and June, or whenever you pick up these readings. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. You Scorpion men, a lot of changes is coming up, whether you're a businessman or you are a supervisor. A lot of you Scorpion men, a lot of changes is coming up. So there was some sort of uncertainty for you Scorpion men, but people are now gaining a lot of knowledge who you Scorpion men are and what was happening and transpired. A lot of you Scorpion men is going to be gaining a lot of information and recognizing that real deceptiveness was created. So Scorpions who have business, this is going to be really affecting you Scorpion business people and Scorpion managers. All right, a lot of details is going to be coming out, and they're now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge that there was a whole lot of deceptiveness. Or you're dealing with a Sagittarian, you're dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer. Judgment call is going to be coming up for a Cancer person. They are now getting a lot of details, news, information is coming out about a Cancer person. Pluto, a lot of you Scorpion is going to be taking down a Cancer person. Judgment call for a Cancer man. They're now gaining a lot of details and information of a Cancer man and what a Cancer man have done. So a lot of you Scorpions are going to be dealing with a Cancer businessman or a Cancer man that have forfeited a whole lot of problematic situation for you Scorpions and your business. Emotional, and a lot of you are dealing with Sagittarians. A lot of you are going to be surprised to find out things about a Sagittarian. All right, a whole lot of details came out. We have the 9 and the 8 of Wands is going to be problems, a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of information is going to be coming out. So Mercury in Sagittarian. Communication of a Sagittarian with an Aries is bringing out a lot of information about a Cancer man. The secret of a Sagittarian is going to be coming out. No new start for a Sagittarian. So managers are now recognizing, because if you notice, managers are looking at their business, supervisors, managers are looking at their business and gaining a lot of information about what was happening and transpiring. And as we look at the month of April, May, and June, or whatever you pick this up, is a 3-month cycles of what is going to be transpiring. Now, they're now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge because a Sagittarian was trying to get some sort of a new business start, and they're going to be recognizing no, because the Sagittarian has created a fraud. Changes is coming up for a Sagittarian. Some of you is your supervisor. Some of you, they're now going to be gaining knowledge and of a Sagittarian and a Taurus, the fraud of a Sagittarian and a Taurus. So the Sagittarian is having some sort of a communication with a Taurus, and they are now gaining a lot of information about this Taurus. And 7, they're now understanding the connection with a Taurus and a Sagittarian. And it's now Venus. They are now recognizing what this Taurus have done. Now, Taurus is having problems, okay? And these problems, changes is coming up for a Taurus, and no new start for the Sagittarian and the Taurus, because they're recognizing a collaboration of the Sagittarian and the Taurus, and that they have created deceptiveness. So the secrecy, management is now recognizing that there was a whole lot of secrecy between a Sagittarian and a Taurus, and they're gaining a whole lot of knowledge. So if you recognize some sort of a project, they're now gaining knowledge that a Sagittarian and a Taurus created some sort of a documentation for a project or a business, and they're now recognizing that these people are not the owners and manager of this business or project. In a month of May, no new start for a Sagittarian. They're now gaining the secrecy of a Sagittarian and how a Sagittarian does business, and that a Sagittarian has been defrauding a lot of corporation institutions. So if you recognize the energy of the devil, they're now going to be understanding who a Sagittarian is, how a Sagittarian run their business, and the changes that is going to be coming up for the Sagittarian. So you Scorpion could be helping managers to resolve a situation, and is now understanding and seeing the truth of a Sagittarian and what the Sagittarian has done. It is a serious problem that the Sagittarian, because the Sagittarian secrets and their business dealings are now coming out. So when you see the energy of the devil, that means there was people that was working together and creating a whole lot of problematic situation, and a lot of information is now coming out because they're gaining a whole lot of knowledge of what was happening and transpiring. So a judgment call is going to be coming down in June, and they're going to be now gaining understanding of how a Cancer businessman is connected with all of this. They're now going to be recognized that this Cancer businessman has been forfeiting a lot of problems for and work together with a Sagittarian to create a whole lot of chaos for people, and they're now going to be understanding what was going on and how people were being shoved around in a corporation institution. They're going to be recognizing how people use their powers in position that they should not have used. So the secrecy, because a judgment call is coming down, this judgment call is going to be affecting a Cancer man. The Cancer man is in a whole lot of problems. Whoever this Cancer man is in a whole lot of problems, and they're now going to be gaining knowledge of how these people were underhandling a situation and how these people were getting away with it for a very long time. So a Sagittarian, with communication of a Sagittarian with a Pisces, they're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian was had known a whole lot of stuff and was gaining and had a lot of knowledge about a whole lot of stuff and what was happening and transpiring. And they're now going to be putting the puzzles together and is going to be recognizing. So a Pisces that was having some sort of uncertainty is going to be removing, and you Scorpions that was having uncertainty with a problematic situation, at the end of the day in April, a resolution is going to be coming in place for you Scorpion, because you Scorpion now are going to be understanding what was happening and transpiring. So a lot of people are now going to be gaining, and a lot of you Scorpion is going to be recognizing that a Aries person was very dishonest, and that the Aries person, the Sagittarian, was working in collaboration and was creating a lot of illusions, and changes is going to be coming up for you Scorpions, because you Scorpions are going to be gaining knowledge of what these people were doing, and is going to be recognizing how far these people have gone in creating a whole lot of problematic situation and illusion for you and your department, you and people that was doing business. So a lot of you businessmen is going to be recognizing that an outside bureau or outside external bureau, external company was co-creating with a Cancer and was doing a lot of stuff. A judgment call, because you Scorpion decide, no way, I'm not going to be taking the responsibility because this person did not advise me or didn't communicate the correct information. So I see you Scorpion men are really going to be standing up and giving up a Cancer person and letting people know what a Cancer person was doing. So congratulations is in order for you Scorpions. You Scorpions are going to be resolving and standing up for yourself and resolving some sort of a problem that was taking place. A lot of you Scorpion is going to be recognizing that things were mismanagement. There was a whole lot of mismanagement, that was going on. You had people in place to do things, and they were using their powers and creating a whole lot of chaos. Because you Scorpions are going to be now going back and looking at the work of Sagittarians. And you know, the situation, whenever we see the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands advise us of you know, things that was going on, you know, things that was it is about people at work, what they were doing, how, you know, their work on a whole, you know, communications, you know, email, meetings, development, new developments. It is about the signal of the speediness, but there is no speediness. It's about new development and finding out a lot of email and messages that was going to and from communication. It is the Mercury is in Sagittarian, and Mercury is about email communication between you, Scorpion, and a Sagittarian is now going to be showing up. That you Scorpions was aware of what was going on. So Scorpions, whatever is transpiring between you and a Sagittarian is like communication of email, past text message is going to be showing up. That you Scorpions and a Sagittarian had work on a project, and you knew what was going on. So it's a situation where you Scorpions are trying to remove yourself, and the Sagittarian is like, no, because you were aware, you got money underneath the table, you were aware of what was happening. So a lot of you Scorpion and Sagittarian, they're now going to be recognizing, and a lot of you Sagittarian, a lot of you Scorpion is going to be recognizing something, because it's as if you Scorpion businessmen or managers are in some sort of a problem, and a Scorpion that is a partner, a Sagittarian that is a partner within a business that you have, they're now going to be recognizing and going back and looking at the Sagittarian male and recognizing the Sagittarian and you Scorpion has been making a lot of money underneath the table. And they're going to be recognizing that you Scorpions are doing as if you are not aware of what was going on, and they're going to be recognizing Sagittarian. We have an email and text message of you and this Sagittarian communicating, and in spite of what is going on, we have gathered enough evidence. So whatever the situation is, the Seven of Swords, they are going to be recognizing, and this is only affecting Scorpions. For the rest of you Scorpions, it's going to be okay. The uncertainties is going to be clearing up. But for Scorpions that have collaborated with a Cancer man and a Sagittarian person, they're now going to be recognizing that you Scorpion was saying that you were not aware of the Sagittarian person, but you and the Sagittarian person is business partner. And they're now going to be gaining knowledge of emails and communication between you Scorpion and the Sagittarian. And they're now going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian had a lot of secrets. And you're now going to be finding out that the Sagittarian was not kosher. And you're going to be very surprising to find out, because email, text message from the past is going to be coming, reaching above water. And managers are going to be asking to go back and check all of these email and messages and recognize that you Sagittarian should have pulled the bell. You Scorpion should have pulled the bell on this situation before it got out of hand. All right, so I'm going to be moving forward. If you guys want to follow us to the other side, you're welcome by using the join button. Take the first or second subscription. As you take the first or second subscription, you are going to be recognizing that you will find a lot of extra readings. These business readings are timeless. All my readings are timeless because of the frequency. So use the join button. And I want to say to a lot of you, you're going to be okay. All right, the problems, the uncertainty is going to be clear up, and a resolution is going to be coming in for you, Scorpions. Namaste. Please remember to thumbs up and share.